Hi there, welcome back to the channel. If you're a current subscriber, welcome if you are new. If you like pick a card readings, feel free to join the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification and you will be notified each time I upload a new video. I do have a pick a card reading playlist. Feel free to check those out. They are timeless readings. Today's pick a card reading is going to be all about your next relationship. I do have 3 piles here. This is pile 1. This is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Take a moment, see which one you're drawn to, and the timestamps will be listed down below. Hi Group 1, pile 1, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading all about your next relationship. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So that as your overall, let's take a look about the details of your next relationship. Who is this person and how will the relationship be? For Group 1, your next relationship. Okay, so this is somebody who's going to be very balanced. Somebody who knows exactly what they want. Somebody who knows that there's consequences for their action. Somebody who's very independent. They may come across as a little bit controlling, but it's really just because they're very self-disciplined. They're somebody who's very talented. There could be something that they do in their career that makes them like a rock star, somebody who's really, really good at what they do. They are somebody who has not had the best track record when it comes to emotional fulfillment in a relationship or a connection. They are somebody who spent a lot of time meditating in solitude, somebody who has been by themselves a lot to really try to figure out what do they bring to the table in a connection and what do they want their partner to bring. So they are somebody who is fair and balanced. They are somebody who they'll put in the work for a connection because they've put in the work in themselves. They are somebody who definitely wants a family, or maybe they had a family and they have children from that prior relationship. They are somebody who really knows what their life purpose is, because whatever it is that they do for a living, they're, like I said, they're very good at it. They could work in the legal system. They are somebody who is very impulsive, somebody who does a lot of things at once. They're a big multitasker. They're somebody who's very positive and optimistic. They're somebody who maybe travels for work a lot, or they like to travel. They could be a boss or a manager. They could be somebody who owns their own business. Somebody who is very disciplined. If you're self-employed, you know you have to be very structured and disciplined. This person is very disciplined. They have their set routine on how they do things, and that's just kind of the way they live their life, is very structured. They are somebody who is very focused and driven. Some people may look at them like, wow, they really have it all together, but that's because they have focused on their financial gain, not their emotional gain in their prior connections. So this is somebody who really will bring structure and discipline if you need that in your life. That this is somebody who will possibly do that because that's just how they live. They're not a big emotional person. They're not somebody who really wears their heart on their sleeve, and they really haven't been satisfied emotionally in their past. They are somebody, like I said, they've spent a lot of time by themselves. They've maybe been single for a very long time. They've done a lot of traveling. It could be traveling the world because they've been single, or traveling because of their job or their career requires them to travel. That could be how you meet them. This person definitely wants love. They do have love in their heart, but they are not going to really open up their heart to just anyone. They want to make sure that when they express their feelings and their emotions, it's somebody that they do see a long-term commitment with. They are somebody who is a master at manifesting. They're somebody who really knows exactly what it is that they want, and they work towards it. They are somebody who will nurture and grow the connection. They have done that with their career, and that has gotten them to be very successful. They are not a confrontational person. They are somebody who kind of likes to abide by the rules, somebody who doesn't just go with the flow. They're somebody who definitely likes to be a leader by example, whether that be in their career or in their personal life. There's somebody who really, people I think misunderstand this person. They think the person is one way and they're actually, this person is not. People don't understand them. They are somebody who is very misled when it comes to the emotional side of things because they have kept their heart closed off for so long, and maybe because of certain situations in their past. Group 1, all about your next relationship. This person is going to make you very happy. Other people will look at this connection and they will be very envious because you will have a very disciplined and structured connection that people will want. You'll start off as friends. This is somebody who is very loyal and dedicated. They are somebody who's very confident, and they're very courageous when it comes to making things happen. They don't let doubts get in their way. If they want something, they go after it. So they'll be very disciplined with making sure that this connection starts as a friendship and then grows into love. They are somebody who definitely spends a lot of time with other people. They could have a big circle of close friends, or maybe they're very close to their family and they have a large family. They could own their own home also. There is somebody who really is kind of a diamond in the rough, that because they've been closed off emotionally in the past, you will be the one who will actually open them up, and you'll realize how special they truly are once they do open up to you. This is somebody who definitely is in a monetary position. They do like to give gifts. They're somebody who is well off financially. They do want marriage. That is their long-term commitment. Maybe they were married in the past. They want to get remarried, or maybe they were just in a long-term commitment in the past, and now they want to move to a higher level of commitment of marriage. Group 1. All about your next relationship. What details can we find out? Group 1. You had a question, the answer is no. So if you're wondering if it's a certain person, the answer is no. This could be somebody you have not met yet. This person is very intriguing and suspenseful. You know, like I said, they're very introverted in the aspect of the emotional department. Maybe because they've experienced some type of loss in their past. Maybe a prior connection did not fulfill them emotionally, or they didn't put themselves out there. And they will see that if they don't open up and perceive things differently, that they're going to have a lot of regrets and more loss in their life. So that is something that they are learning before they meet you. Group 1, all about your next relationship. Who is this person? This is somebody who likes to communicate a lot. It'll be somebody who will call you, they'll text you, they'll, like your pictures online. There's somebody who definitely likes to communicate with the person that they are seeing or dating. They're not somebody who will go a day or two without talking to you. They might text you a lot during the day. They're somebody who will wine and dine you. They're very romantic. They do like to go out and have, nice dinners and drinks and just spend time together. They are somebody who is very playful. They could be somebody who already has children from a prior relationship, or they want children. They want to get married and have children. Somebody who is very well thought of in their community by others around them. Group 1, all about your next relationship. Okay, so this person does know that when the timing is right, that it is worth waiting for the right person. And finances is something that they are always focused on. They feel like if they are not financially secure, they will not be able to offer a stability and a structured commitment to someone. But they do want true love. They're very romantic. They're somebody who will flirt and play a lot, and you'll know that when you meet this person. Let's get an angel answer. Ask yourself a question. Group 1, and let's see what the angel answer is. Group 1, what is your answer to question? Meditation brings answers, and let's get one more for others. Group 1, don't stop, okay? Group 1, all about your next relationship. It's time to release negativity. Okay, so this person is letting go of things that have happened to them in the past, things that they have thought about relationships. They're learning to let that go. They are believing that the impossible will happen. Maybe they had been in the mindset where they're never going to meet somebody, or they don't believe that the right person is out there for them, or that no one is out there for them. But they're changing their mindset and they're shifting it because they know in order to do that, letting go of that negativity, and believing that there is someone out there that they're supposed to be with, that will bring love into their life. And they're not letting their past hold them back anymore. Okay, let's do the pendulum. So if you have a question, let's see what the answer is for group 1. Okay, so the answer is yes. Let's get some numbers, charms, and letters for group 1. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthdays, the date you're going to meet them, anything that's relevant. We have 4, 7, 6, and 3. So you could be 47, 36, 43. Get some charms. Okay, so this person wears a lot of hats. So like I said, they're a very busy person with their career, with their family, their friends, the people around them. Maybe they do volunteer, their community. They are somebody who is a helping hand. They are somebody who will help others. They either have children or they want children. They are somebody who will give a lot of gifts. And they are closing out a cycle because they realize they need to do that in order to move forward, in order to find the connection that they want. Let's get some letters. These could be your name, their name, initials, nicknames, anything that's really relevant. I see Annie. I see BB. I see TT. I see Bay. I see Wen. Or Wenny. I see Hannah. Okay, group 1, that is what I have for you. You can pause the video and see what you come up with. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 2. If you chose this card, all about your next relationship, this is going to be your reading. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, let's get some details. Group 2, all about your next relationship. Who are they and how will your next relationship be? Group 2. Okay, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. More fire. Could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. More fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And more fire. Okay, so this person is definitely very passionate. They're somebody who's very logical and insightful. They might come across as very blunt when they speak to people. They just basically don't beat around the bush. They just say exactly how they feel, and that might come across a little blunt or abrupt to other people that are not used to that. They are somebody who's very theatrical. They're ambitious. They maybe have won a lot of awards, or maybe they got a scholarship to college. They could be somebody who has been promoted very quickly in their job because they've worked very, very hard. They are somebody that people look to as a person who's very passionate and creative. They're somebody who really has a lot of willpower and drive in order to move towards what they want. They are somebody who really does take the effort and the time to invest into their connections. They're somebody who really does enjoy being able to have the finer things in life. They maybe have went through something pretty significant in their life, and they've let go of how they feel about, certain values or beliefs. Maybe they grew up thinking one way, and they really have transformed their thoughts of how they feel about love and commitment and relationships for the future. They really have gained clarity on what it is that they want in their life. This is somebody who could be older than you. They do work a lot, and that's why they've gotten a lot of recognition and success in their life, because they do put in a lot of hard work and a lot of long hours. It's very burdensome for them, but they enjoy it because they don't have anyone in their life. When you meet them, they will back up a little bit and realize that the power of money is not the ultimate goal. And they are somebody who really has prepared for the future. So they not only have worked really, really hard, but they've also saved very hard. So they are somebody who definitely is secure in the financial aspect. Group 2, all about your next relationship. Let's see what other details we can find out about this person. Okay, so they are somebody who really has confronted their inner demons. They're somebody, like I said, they've went through a transformation of their belief system from the past and things that have happened to them, and maybe how they feel about things. They have released those things in order to move forward, to be able to feel better in a situation or in a relationship. At the bottom of the deck, it's choose your battle. So they really have learned what's important to them and what's not important to them. Like I said, they've confronted themselves, and they've really kind of had this epiphany moment of, okay, in order to be able to move forward, I can't think the way I used to think. And they have worked on that. There's somebody who, I said they're very blunt, but they are also come across maybe a little bit cold because they are blunt. They kind of tend to think before they speak. And that can kind of come across as somebody who is very cold, because it could hurt somebody's feelings in a situation. They are somebody who does like to study and watch people. They are a people watcher. They do like to observe situations around them. They don't necessarily react to those situations, but they are somebody who does like to spend the time to understand their environment before they get involved. And that could be why when they speak, it just comes out very raw, and they say whatever they're thinking instead of actually thinking long before they actually speak. Let's see more about this connection. Group 2, all about your next relationship. Okay, so this person has changed. Like I said, they've evolved. They've really grown as a person to really open up their heart. They are somebody who will persevere, and they will kind of be indecisive at first when you meet this person, not really sure what that they want, but they're going to follow their gut and their intuition to know that this connection is definitely worth taking the risk on and opening themselves up to it. And that is part of letting go of life. Is not all about work, but sometimes you got to spend some time playing. Group 2. All about your next relationship. Okay, so this person is somebody who really has a very humbling personality. They may be very blunt and raw, but they also have a heart. They just don't show it a lot to people. And they are working on opening that up to be able to come into a commitment with someone else. Group 2, all about your next relationship. Okay, so this is somebody who possibly works for the court system. They could work in some type of legal matters. Maybe they have a legal matter when you meet them. That's where you meet them. Maybe you're at the courthouse when you meet. They are somebody who is older than you. They're very wise and mature, or at least they come across as very mature because they are very knowledgeable. It could be somebody who really wants to heal their inner child. Somebody who really has had some issues maybe growing up. Like I said, they've transformed their beliefs maybe from their childhood. What they thought was the way they should think is really not the way they should think. And they really have changed that. They are somebody who will communicate with you consistently. They could be 23 or you could be 23. There could be an age gap of 7 years also between the two of you. Group 2, all about your next relationship. This is somebody who is very loyal. When they do get in a commitment, they will be very loyal. When you first meet them, they're going to be a little bit hesitant. They're going to not be sure. They're going to be scared. They're going to be afraid just because this new belief system is going to be harder for them to be able to just jump into a commitment or relationship. They are somebody who has learned from their mistakes in the past. They are somebody who will also chase you. They are somebody, when they meet you, they will pursue you. They will call you, they will text you, they will message you. They will do whatever it takes to be able to get in contact with you. This could be somebody, like I said, that works in the law system, or you might meet them at the law system, like at the courthouse or something in regards to legal matters. They are somebody who possibly has a higher level of education, somebody who's very knowledgeable and wise. There's somebody who really has not let things get in their way. There have been obstacles in their life, but they have overcome them, and they have figured out a way around them to not let them hold them back. They are somebody who, they will feel a lot of passion and chemistry with you. They are somebody who's very intense and focused. They could have darker hair or darker skin than you, or they could be lighter skinned, could have dark hair. Group 2. This, for some of you, this is somebody from your past, somebody that maybe you've either dated, maybe had children with. For others, this is a brand new person. They are learning how to be playful with reconciliation and separation, past life relationship. Okay, so this could be somebody who maybe you have never met before, but when you meet them, you're going to feel like you've maybe had a past life connection with them. I have the Angel Oracle cards here. I want you to ask yourself one question, and let's see what the answer is. Group 2. The answer is no need to worry. And for others, the answer is choose a new direction. Group 2, all about your next relationship. This is somebody who will bring out your playful side also. Be bold and make the first move. It's time to take action, and luck is on your side. So this is somebody who really, when they meet you, they're going to be very opposite from you. They're going to realize that maybe that is what they need to actually pursue, is somebody who's not like them. And that's something that maybe they've learned through this transformation of what they've went through, that maybe dating someone who is not normally their type is actually better for them. Okay, I do have the pendulum here. Let's have you ask yourself one question again, and let's see what the answer is. Group 2. Okay, so the answer is ask a friend. So whatever your question is, you need to ask your friend. Okay, let's get some numbers, charms, and letters for group 2. The numbers could be your birthday, their birthday, ages, dates, anything really that's relevant. 1, 2, 10, 5. Okay, let's get some charms. Group 2. Okay, so the hat, group 1 got the hat also. This person is very busy. They work a lot, they play a lot, they have a lot of activities, maybe they volunteer and things like that. They are somebody, when you meet them, they're going to feel like you have the key and they're the lock, like you guys are really in sync. They're somebody who really is at peace in their life, and they have closed out a cycle of something from the past. And they will, when they start dating you, they will let everybody know that they see a long-term commitment with you, possibly wedding bells. Let's get some letters. This could be your name, their name, initials, nickname. I see Jet or Jetty. Mio. I see mind. So maybe they've really worked on their mindset and changed their mindset. SOS. No, if you had a question, yes, no. There is another no here. I see Manny, Mandy. I see Tom. And I also see Ted or Teddy. I also see Andy, Mo, Mono. Okay, group 2, that is what I have for you. You can pause the video and see what you come up with. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading all about your next relationship. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So let's see, group 3. All about your next relationship. Who is this person? Let's get some details. Group 3. Okay, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. More air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Leo. And more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so group 3, this person is somebody who is very logical. They're somebody who really takes their time to understand what they're doing, and they're very methodical when they do things. There's somebody who really has been very victorious in being able to plan their life out. They have a lot of ideas, and they've had a lot of things that maybe have been blockages in their way, but they've been able to be objective about those obstacles, and they have been able to move forward. There's somebody who is really spent a lot of time learning, somebody who really kind of felt like they were on a race against life, somebody who is very educated, whether they are self-taught or they are taught through a university. They are somebody who is very wise. They're somebody who's very, very dependable. They're somebody who gets promoted very easily at work because they do know a lot of information. And they are somebody who you possibly have met in the past, or maybe you are friends with. They are somebody who is your opposite. They are not the same type of person as you. They're very opposite of you. And they're somebody who has, like I said, they're very successful. They're somebody who really does look towards the future. And they kind of feel like maybe time is running out if they don't start a commitment or relationship. So they maybe have been divorced or been in a relationship before, or maybe they were engaged and almost got married, but things didn't work out. And now they're kind of feeling like time isn't on their side because maybe they're a little bit older. Let's get some more details. Group 3. Who is the person you're going to be in a relationship with next? Group 3. Okay, so this is somebody who definitely had to pick and choose what they wanted to do with obstacles in their life. They could either embrace the sadness or they can learn from it and move on. And they are somebody who really did change their focus and their direction and realize that they wanted more. And in order to have more, they kind of had to walk around those obstacles and those fears and just kind of go straight towards what it is that they want. They are somebody who wants to be loved. They have a lot of love in their heart. They are somebody who definitely wants to share their love. 5, 6, and 7. So they are somebody who is very much a go by the book. Like, this is the way things should happen. Like, we should date, or we should be friends. Then you should date. Then you get engaged and you don't live together until you're married. So there's somebody who is very much traditional. Somebody who will not want to jump into something too quickly. But in the end result, they will be able to open up their heart and feelings towards you for the end result. They will kind of feel like maybe they can't really see a future together when you first meet, maybe because they're not really being open and receptive. They're somebody who maybe has felt trapped by their past situations, but they will come around and realize that they can open up their heart. They are somebody who will think you are very beautiful or handsome. They will tell you all the time and give you lots of compliments. People will look at this relationship and be very envious. This is somebody who is very empathetic and they are very successful. And that's because they've accepted that if they want something that is an obstacle in the way, that they have to change what they're doing in order to be successful. And that's what they will do when they meet you. They will be somebody who will be very open and receptive to the connection and the commitment, taking that time to invest into it. They are somebody who will be a little bit slower when it comes to opening up and actually pursuing the connection, but eventually they will come around. Yep, and that's just because they feel like maybe they've been hurt in the past and they need to take things slow this time around because of their prior experiences that they've went through. Group 3, all about your next relationship. This person you're going to be in a relationship with. Okay, so this is somebody who maybe they have moved or relocated and they will be new to the area of where you're at. Maybe they have changed homes. They've bought a home or they've sold their home and they really just have needed to have a fresh start. They are somebody who is very close to family and they do have a lot of values and beliefs when it comes to family. And like I said, they're a very traditional person. They're somebody who wants to do things in a certain order and that's just their belief system. They are somebody who, if they don't hear from you right away, they will maybe get concerned. So they are somebody who is very empathetic and they really will feel if you're not happy, then they're not going to be happy either. Like they will definitely take on your feelings and emotions at certain times. Okay, so if you had a yes or no question about this person, the answer is no. Let's see group 3, all about your next relationship. What details can we find out? Okay, so this person will have had a broken heart in their past. They're going to be very hesitant or afraid, have a lot of anxiety about moving towards this commitment when they meet you. And that's just because of fear. You know, maybe they had their heart broken in the past and they really just are learning how to trust again. They've had a lot of regrets in their past, things that have happened to them. Maybe they're regretful of how things have ended up, but this is something that will be a very healing connection for them when they meet you. They're going to realize that the obstacles and the pettiness just really isn't worth it, and they're going to not feel stuck anymore. They're going to be able to run towards opening up their heart, no longer feeling confused, and really just feeling like they can be loved and that they deserve to be loved. They're going to find that inner strength to be able to let go and rise above their feelings of nobody wants me or nobody will love me again. They're going to rise above those feelings and let go and be able to move towards this commitment with you. It could be somebody that has multiple options, or they might think you have multiple options when they first meet you, and that could be why they're hesitant at first. They are somebody who is a professional, and they will court you. Like I said, they're very traditional. They're somebody who is not going to just go from, I just met you, into let's live together. They want to follow a more traditional relationship. It could be somebody who is older than you, somebody who is financially secure, somebody who comes across as wealthy or very lucky, but they really have just worked really, really hard for where they're at in life. They are somebody who will take the time to get to know you. If you have children or they have children, they will not want to introduce each other's kids right away. They will want to get to know you first. And once they do that, then they will be able to be more open and receptive to getting to know other people. When you are dating this person, they're going to feel like a really strong connection with you. They're going to feel like maybe you had a past life relationship because you're going to feel very drawn to each other. Religious factors is something that maybe has held them back in their prior commitments. Something that could have been what they are releasing and transforming has something to do with their religious beliefs or their values. I have the Angel Oracle cards here. Ask yourself one question, group 3, about your next relationship. The answer is recovery. So meditate and think. And for others, the answer is communicate clearly. So when you meet this person, just be open and honest. No need to worry. You just need to be open and honest what it is that you want, and then you can communicate together. Group 3, all about your next relationship. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, so this person really is dreaming about being in a long-term commitment. They've done the work. They've healed their inner child. They've healed anything that's happened to them in the past. And they realize that they are getting very close to not letting their past hold them back anymore and being able to move forward to find a commitment or relationship. And they're going to realize that if they open themselves up, they can find love again. I do have the pendulum here. I would like you to ask yourself one question, and let's see what the answer is. Group 3. Ask a friend. Group 2 got that same answer. Okay, let's get some numbers, charms, and letters. With the numbers, this could be your age, their age, could be birthdays, could be dates that you're going to meet this person. 4, 5, 5, and 11. Okay, so 5s could be very relevant. Also, 11 for November. So you could meet this person in November. Let's get some charms. Okay, so everybody got the hat. So the hat is all about someone who's super busy, somebody who has a very full work schedule and a full personal life, someone who does a lot of volunteering, has a lot of family and friends that they're active with. This is somebody who is at peace in their life, that they've closed out a cycle, they've closed out things that have happened in their past. They will see you as their opposite. They'll think that you're the sun and they're the moon, or vice versa. And religion or spiritual, this person's religious factors definitely had played has played into their transformation and their beliefs. They've changed something that they have believed from their past, maybe from their childhood. Let's get some letters for group 3. These could be your name, their name, nickname. Yaddy. see Ed. I see Ida. I also see Tiff or Tiffy. See Ted. See CIA. TT. I see Faye. See Ada. Eddie or Edie. Okay, group 3, that is what I have for you. You can pause the video and see what you come up with. Thank you. Bye.